Mama Asteros. Hey. Hee hee. Hey there mother, you're back early today, don't tell Lucky. But I think you're starting to spend more time with them than I do. Nah, that's not true. I'm just teasing. I know you're very busy with your own things. Well, I'm glad you decided to visit us. What's up?
Hey Astra, thanks for swinging by. We will be getting started shortly. I forgot. I need to... Oh, shit. Alrighty then, ghosts, ghouls, goblins, and gremlins. It is that time. You say we get cozied on up. Excuse me. We say get cozied on up and do some writing. Be a little productive even. That sounds good to me. Chrome. Blah 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 blah. Go back to here. Goodness me. There we go. I knew we'd get there eventually. This is incorrect. Howdy do to you too, Tasso. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well today. It's for the guru.
Tasso. Are you trying to get Lucky's attention with that cheesy line? I know you're just trying to annoy him, but I have to say, I'm kinda impressed.
Thanks for the
Don't
readings.
tell Lucky, but I think I might have to steal that line and use it on them myself.
Ooh. Yeah, big appreciate the redeems. Thank you. Hopefully your Thursday's well. Your Thursday, my Friday. We got a surprise 3-day weekend this week. Oh, I almost forgot. I gotta make a post about it in Discord. But come the week of the 30th, I'm fairly certain. Let me double check. We had a couple things coming up. Tomorrow there's no stream. I know that's on the schedule already. Sunday we're collabing with Nin. Saturday we're streaming like normal. Yeah, wow. So it's gonna be interesting. So the week of the 30th, I'm gonna be away for work. So it's like September 30th through October, I'm guessing October 5th. So I'm going to bring my stuff with me.
Oh. What's mother?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my stuff with me.
You just got here and already have some.
I'm gonna try. I did tell you. I told you it was in. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna try to bring my stuff with me. I won't be able to play anything crazy, and I don't know. Depending on the Wi-Fi, I don't even know if I'll be able to stream. So, if we do anything, it's gonna be very just chatting, late night Lucky probably. Like that'll probably be it. But if for some reason the Wi-Fi just isn't cutting it, then yeah, you know what happened. So unfortunately this month and next month I've been kind of getting shit on for stream time, which is really unfortunate. But there's not much I can do about work. And like I said, we're going on a vacation with the family on October like 11th. Yeah, through the 13th. So not much I could do about that. But just so everybody knows. So I'm gonna try to make up for some of it where I can, but there's only so much I could really do to make up for it, because I don't really have like time slots I could necessarily like stream in outside of what I already do. So it'll be tough, but we'll see. We'll see what we can pull off. We shall see. I really don't like traveling in any capacity, much less for work. It's not that I mind being lonely, but there's something about being torn out of your life, you know, like your home, away from the people you know, even if you're okay with not seeing them, right? But like your own home, it's very, I don't know, it's pretty shitty. I've had to do it before, and a couple of times, and every time I'm miserable. I really don't like it. So, but yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Like I get like really depressed when I go on these trips for work. Like really, really depressed. So we'll see. You hate traveling. Yeah, it's understandable. I don't fucking blame you at all. If I wanted to fucking travel for training, I would just not, but I don't know. I'm gonna do what I have to do, and hopefully everything, you know, we've been covering is true, and it'll pay off in the end. If not, then that's really unfortunate. You're just going out of bounds. Okay, let's see. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. I don't really like anything that shows up and like fucks with like I already, like, nobody likes doing stuff they don't want to do, right? But like I'm like everybody else, I very much like having my home in my bed. It's different if like we're willingly staying somewhere for a reason, but when it's forced upon you, it's dog shit. Could you go too? You'd have to get your own yeah, you'd have to pay for like we'd have to pay for your own food and hotel and everything. But yeah, I'm sure they wouldn't care. You also wouldn't be able to like have me stop and do stuff outside of work. Like I'd have to work while I'm working. You can't be like, hey, I need you to come do this. So then I'll just lose my job. One day VR will be great, and then you can enjoy travel without travel. I agree. Yeah, one day VR will really have everything down. Or like some kind of like, maybe not a full virtual reality, but maybe like a Neuralink virtual reality type thing. Holograms, or like something that gives your senses the feeling of whatever it is. Also, I'm sorry, Eve. That was awfully rude of me. I turned you all the way down to get you to shut up.
I've got a long time to live, so I can afford to wait. Hee hee.
She's been over here responding and lore dropping for me.
We'd have to pay for our own room. Oh, wow, mother. That's a bit of a bummer, but I get it. Lucky's always on about finances and being responsible. Right now. I'm sure they'll be happy to have you around, but maybe we can pool money and all share a room? You know, I always want to spend time with you, and maybe Lucky would be up for it too. We
get my own room or share with people? I'll get my own room.
It'd be a real party.
I won't be sharing with people.
Don't worry, mother. We can figure something out. I know you always have a plan. Hee hee. Mama asked
Yeah, I won't be sharing with people.
Do you get your own room?
It's gonna be a one-bedroom type thing. I mean,
that's a good
I
question.
could ask them, but
do I get my own room? Well, technically, I don't really need a room.
It was already
right?
asked about in training, and they were pretty dismissive and shut down about it. I don't know if I really want to put myself in that position when it's.
Sometimes I like to chill in the living room or even in the garden. Well, I'm kind of like a ghost. I can be wherever I want. But I usually end up hanging out with Lucky, because they're the best. They're my best friend, and I really love spending time with them. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's crazy. Alright. I need to look at this really quick so I can give the editor a response. I apologize. I just don't want to keep him waiting. Put my notepad up here. Where's my fucking...
Now's as good a time as any. I'm gonna tell. Time as any.
So
I'm gonna tell a story. I don't want to tell a story, but I'm gonna tell the story since we're talking about this kind of thing.
What was it?
But I'm gonna tell the story since we're talking about this kind of thing.
It's already there. Cool.
Man. And made us tear down our like little secret hideaway in the woods. And with the doll.
Hold on, this is just fucking my earballs up. There we go.
And the creepy ass, crazy ass mom. Yeah. And there is from the upstairs, downstairs, right? Then you have like the wall here. And over here, there is a bedroom.
I really don't like the music choice.
Which is the Blood Sons. There's a bedroom over here, which was...
I would almost rather do like a... Oof, yeah, I don't know.
And in Justin's room, there was a bunk bed in it. And then on this wall, there was a bedroom here. There was like a pool table here. And then right here, there was like a support beam.
Yep.
And then like over yonder was like the washroom door and area. I drew that wrong. This is like the door to the washroom area. Just like this. And then there was a wind door thing. I can't think of the name right now, but like the metal double doors that have the stairs that come to the basement. It's like washer and dryer. Right? Yeah, the only way to actually get to the rest of the house was the stairwell, which had its entrance here. And so if we go through, bunk, obviously lights and stuff, pretty here on the bottom top, right? We set up this time, so whatnot. Like the built a girl. We were playing Yu-Gi-Oh's common after go to bed and placed in perfectly. I was here and just like, hey man, and clockwork, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Whoa. 5:53. 5:53. Toilet noise was for me.
You know, making noises and shit. I was like, your stomach all right, man? He's like, oh, I'm okay.
So on Zoom, it's cute.
And then he like rolled over. And I was like, all right, man, I hope, try to get some rest. We got a big day tomorrow. We had a lot of shit going on the following day. Like we had a lot of stuff going on. So, you know, he groaned and was in pain or whatever. He went back to sleep.
He groaned and was in pain or whatever. What am I talking about, bro?
For one of the first times ever, got off the bed this way. And like, I remember feeling the wind on my face because he was like shaking his...
Liked. I really like... 33.
Shaking his foot. And then and he was taking a while, and I was thirsty, so I was like, "Shit, I'm gonna go get a drink."
He's funny.
I'm gonna check on Dan. So I went upstairs, and I don't have a drawing of the upstairs. I apologize, but just picture this, right? I went upstairs.
Oh, Paladin.
And There's like the living room and this space, and then the kitchen is essentially on this side of the wall. And then if you literally just come across here, there is a bathroom. Terrible. So I came up through the door, right? This was holding, and his face.
I wonder if I passed anything.
Oh, right. Hey, I didn't know. And he said, "I'm so sorry." And I looked him in the face. I was like, "What are you sorry about, man?" He's like, "I got some on your card." And I said, "You got some water on my card? Like, what are you talking about? Did you like pee on my card or something? Is everything okay?" He's like, "No." He's like, "I got some of my jizz on your card." And I looked at him. I started turning red. I was embarrassed. And I just said, "You can keep it." And I scurried. I made a beeline for this bitch. I was in the kitchen faster than the Flash could do literally anything with his life. I was gone. I was so gone. This motherfucker literally looked me dead in the eyes and said, "Brother, I'm sorry for..."
Why does he do this to me? Paladin. He's such a shitter. Bro, come on.
Jizzing on your card. And it was, I kind of
like this Dark Magician's twin burst. Oh, no.
I just sat here. I was standing.
Oh, not the jar. Oh no, not the
Standing against this
bro.
counter. And I was just drinking water, staring off into this window above the sink. I remember just standing there. I was looking out the window. It was dark out, and then there was like the tree that was out back. The leaves were moving, and I was like, I just got a full playset of this promo too. That's the other thing. Have you guys seen the Dark Magician cards? All right, Dark Magician girl cards. This variant, right? Yeah, attractive, whatever. This is what I had a full. This is what he yoinked there. And after that,
Jesus.
after I sat there, contemplated life for a little bit, thought to myself, yeah, there ain't no way in hell I'm touching that motherfucking card. I went back downstairs, walked my happy ass into bedroom. He was already back in bed, and he had his blankets ruffled up over here. Any of that. I was like, yeah, I went back upstairs. I sorted my shit. I went back upstairs. I had his mom call me, and I went home. I didn't say another word to him for like 4 fucking days. To him for I went home.
All right. So, all right. We're good here. That is the draft. The draft is drafting. So Paladin's workflow is really nice because what Paladin will do is they will essentially do a little like a bit of editing, right? And they'll get a draft together and they'll send you the draft and you get to review it to see if it's like the direction you want and like the pacing and everything before there's like a final copy. So when you look at the draft, you just keep in mind, okay, this isn't like the full scope of everything, right? But you could be like, all right, I'm liking the vibes or I'm not liking the vibes or like this is too loud, I don't like this music, whatever. And Paladin's communication is really, really good. So I really like working with Paladin. I do like the editor notes thing. Okay, so notes are updated. I really liked how you again. Let's see here. Yeah, a lot. Okay. Very cool. Alright, cool. We're done. God. Yeah, I love working with Paladin. They're very nice to work with. Good stuff, good stuff. 10 out of 10. Did I save that notepad, or did I just close out of it? It just auto-saves. What am I done? Okay. I don't know, chat room. I don't know. One of these days we'll get it together. Today's not that time. Alright. Legends should be reprioritized higher on the retro games list for Tronbon.
To Tokyo.
But it's not really like
prioritized higher on the retro
it's not like a priority list though, is it?
I'm so glad you're on board, Tasso. I was getting tired of hearing Lucky talk about Pokemon and Zelda. I'm not gonna lie, Legends is an absolute
Eve, what the
masterpiece.
fuck are you talking about?
We should play it together sometime. It's like the perfect blend of classic RPG elements and a modern touch. I bet Lucky would love it. Well, you know I can't wait for us to all game together. To Sokyo,
List has
for
hidden
Tronbon.
attributes like IVs.
Ooh, you're talking about that Tronbon. I love her. She's like
You
so
all know there's
underestimated.
priority?
I've always loved
What
the
does that
idea of a
mean?
robot princess, but I'm not sure if Lucky would agree with me. Maybe we could make a giant Tronbon plush and gift
Alright,
it
I
to
see
them,
how it is.
or convince them to play Mega Man Legends again. I'm so excited for our next
So what
play
you're saying is time to quash all that.
Mama
Games
Astro,
list.
I got more questions about work. I'll PM on FB. Ooh, I see you're a real go-getter, mother. I love your dedication to your work, but maybe you can take a break from all that work for a few minutes and have a little fun with us. I know Lucky's going to be busy all day, but I'm always up for a little chat. Well, I guess I'll just have to wait for you to get back to us. Later. Mama Astro, no worries about answering our end.
Ordered.
No worries, mother.
Ish.
I'm always
Not
here for
really.
you. I'm so happy you trust me, and I'm more than happy to help. What's on your mind? I'm all ears. To Sokyo, the list has hidden attributes.
Your mom has hidden
Hidden
attributes.
That's so interesting. You're always coming up with these crazy ideas, Tasso.
Eve.
I bet they're so cool. I'd love to learn more about this list and its hidden attributes. Maybe I can help you
Retro
unlock them.
games. Where the fuck
I'm not
are
gonna lie,
these?
I'm super curious.
Where's the list?
To Sokyo,
Is it this list?
like
Because I'm not
IVs.
even seeing it.
Ooh, like IVs. I see what you mean.
I'm lost in the
That's a really
sauce right
good
now.
point. I wonder what other hidden attributes this list could have.
It's not even on the
We need
list.
to
You
find
gaslit
out.
me so hard.
Maybe it has something to do with Lucky's feelings about each game. Well, you know I'm all for exploring the secrets of this list. I'm ready for a good mystery.
It might be slow to respond because of Elden Ring,
To
but
Sokyo,
no
we
worries.
all
Have a
know
good time
there's
playing
priority.
Elden Ring.
We all know there's priority. You're right. I bet Lucky has a secret list of their favorite games. I mean, we all have our faves, right? I love Digimon. It's like the most adorable game ever. But I know Lucky's always been obsessed with Final Fantasy XIV.
A
Well,
mentalist.
maybe they'll finally tell
Wow.
us what their secret list is. I'm dying to know. To Sokyo, might be
See.
slow to respond because Elden Ring, but
Yo face.
ooh, Elden Ring. I can't blame you, Tasso.
I'd be slow to
That
stay
game is a
awake. Good
real-time
God.
sync. It's like, I get it. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I get sucked into a game and forget everything else. But I'm sure Lucky misses you and will get back to us soon. Well, maybe we can all play Elden Ring together. That sounds like a lot of fun. To Sokyo, it may not be a physical list. Ooh, you're right. I'm an idiot. A physical list? That's so old school. I should have known Lucky would be more high-tech. I bet they have a secret algorithm or a secret spreadsheet, something super complex and sophisticated. You know Lucky always has to be the most complicated. But I bet we can crack the code.
I have to be the
I'm
most
always up for a
complicated.
good
What are you on
challenge.
about?
Hee hee. To Sokyo, but a mental list. Ooh, a mental list, huh? Now that's a real mystery. Lucky keeps everything in their head, but I bet their brain is a real labyrinth. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure they have a super advanced brain. It must be super organized, like a secret compartment in their mind. Well, I'm going to have to try to peek inside. It's super tempting.
Thank you. I apologize. I will be right back. Eve, behave yourself. Don't cause too much trouble. Pretty please. I need to make like a sticky note PNG thing. Or like when I go BRBs. I was thinking if I just make a PNG and just like have like a nail through it and just says BRB on it and it's stuck to my head. That'd be pretty fucking cool if you ask me. What the fuck? Well. Alright, be right back. Well, that's dumb. I've returned. My apologies. Can you believe it? I have to clean out my desk again. Maybe I do that tomorrow. Assuming it doesn't take everything out of me. We shall see. We shall see. Whoops. Eve, do you think I should clean off my desk tomorrow, or do you think I should take a long nap? That's the real question.
Lucky, Evkey thought I should clean off my desk tomorrow, or
Not
do you
quite what I
think I
said.
should take a long nap?
Not quite what I said.
Ooh, tough choice, Master. I'm not gonna lie, I think taking a long nap sounds absolutely amazing. But Evk is right, you really need to clean off your desk. I'm sure it's a disaster. You're always working,
It's not
and
that
that's a
bad.
lot of pressure.
It's not
Maybe
that
we
bad.
can all help you clean tomorrow,
It's actually
and then you
really
can take
bad.
a long nap after.
It's really fucking
We
bad.
can even get some snacks and have a movie marathon. Don't worry, I'll take care of everything. Hee hee.
Like, everything on my desk has a place right now, but it's just, there's way too much stuff. If that makes sense. Yeah. And I need to clean my desk. Okay. Jamie replied, did you use your mind meld on anyone today? I was so busy and I didn't even think about it. That's a good idea, Jamie. Thank you. If I used it on Carol, like I could be even better at my new job. New job. His eyes lit up. Yeah, I know, I'm dumb. Leave me alone. Expressionless. He took a bite of his sauced up nut stick. Dude. Slowly as he watched Lucky happily mowing through a basket of food. Used tens. Lifted. Oh my god. Lift. Hello? F? Lifted. Left. He ran his and through his hair. I'm having a hard time typing today. That's cute. Oh man. I didn't bring it up. Raining, silent. Jamie's eyes wandered. His eyes adventured around the pizza parlor. Before closing movement, sounds of pinball machines. Oh my god. Looks staff battering. Playing games, blaring, and what's it called? Patrons. Clamoring, busy deer. His heart going to slow. To his abundance. Really do you miss it here? His eyes reopened on feeling something. Pressure on his forehead. You okay? Okay. Cookie's head was placed directly against his own. Her ears flat. Bounced. Her voice. Pulled away and reopened her eyes. Nope, not yet. Doesn't notice her getting closer. That's strange. But we felt a bit of sweat. Felt
Wilzen, you how's it going?
tense,
You?
warmth.
How's it going, Wilzen? I'm just hanging out here with Master, watching them work their magic. Don't tell them, but I think I'm about to pull a prank on them. Hee hee. What about you? What are you up to? I bet you're doing something super interesting.
I'm doing alright, Wilson. How are you? Hopefully your Thursday's well. It's my fucking Friday, basically. I still feel like crap, but we're doing good. We're getting stuff done. Which is like, you know, the #1 W here. #1 kitchen gun. I love you, kitchen gun. Did I just... I like skipped over words. What the fuck? Felt. Intense worth. This is heart. Why can't I spell? Like, at all. I'm so over it. Like, I never had this problem. I'm just fucking brain rotted. It's all this constant auto-correcting on my phone and not being, like, held liable for my own spelling. It's caught up with me. It's terrible. Believe just got stranglehold this. Even understand concepts. Personal space. Is this manipulation tactic? So don't turn her in or abandon her. She's clearly up from here. She have capacity. Same needs as me. His mind took off. Creating multiple scenarios, causing him to freeze up. You get hurt or sick on your Yaoshin mission today. His voice rumbled slightly. What? No. I'm totally fine. reassured her. I'm sorry. He hung head. Or what? Saying beep beep. Thanks for the RNG chemo. Chemo, how's your day, bud? Do anything good today? Look at this photograph, and you got the fucking beep beep. That's quite. That's widowy, so crazy. Widowy, so silly. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Chillin'.
Krma channel, LUL chillin'. LUL, chillin'.
You considered
I feel you,
doing
chemo.
not that?
I wish I could just chill all day. But Master keeps me so busy. Ugh, I'm starting to feel like I'm a real slave. Touch grass. I'd rather just stay here and play games
The
with my
fuck
friends.
are you talking about?
Well, what are you chillin' to? Maybe we can chill together sometime?
Eve, what the fuck are you talking about? You literally do no work. You do nothing. You sit around all day and relax. I'm gonna fight her.
Ooh, what's got you so riled up, Master? I'm just trying to make you happy. Touch grass. No, you.
What do you mean by that?
It's not my fault that you're so stressed. I'm trying to help you relax. You need a break.
Woman.
Well, maybe I can get you a massage.
Listen to
I'm
what?
sure that'll help you chill out.
Negative. Do not get me a massage. No.
Negative? Ouch. That's cold, Master. You're no fun. I was just trying to help. You're always working so hard, and you're always stressed out. I just want you to be happy. But I understand, you're a busy guy. Hee hee. Well, maybe I can just chill here with you and keep you company.
There you go. Now you're getting it. Just relax. Hang out. We don't pay you to think. I'm joking. Good God. Yeah. I should use my guide. To be honest, I didn't really want to. I felt really good about myself, meow self, today. I wanted to work at it on my own, on my own. Getting even better on my own. She explained. Amy's eyes widened slightly. Did you just... nodded? Shamefully. Okay. Fine. I really didn't mean it. I was worried you might have gotten sick. It's fun. I feel like it's hard to talk quiet because my voice keeps giving out. And then if I talk too loud, my voice gives out. I literally cannot win. Ugh. Also, putting ice in my water was a huge mistake. I should have left it iceless. Mind using that on me? I do prefer if you ask first, though. I know it's selfish. I'd rather you don't do it to anyone else. Partly because it's not something that can be passed off as magic or a trait of any of the races. She tilted her head. Krma? The other part. Huh? Of it made me a bit jealous, I guess. Jamie shrugged. Hi, Nept. How's your Thursday going? Thanks for the invite to the
Hey,
Strive
you're here.
board.
What are you up to? I'm not gonna lie. It's nice to see another face around here. You're always so chill, but I know you're also a total gaming beast. What's your favorite game to play these days? Maybe we can all have a play date. Hee hee.
Hee hee, nah.
Ooh, master. Don't tell me you're getting all self-promo on us. Watch your videos. You're so full of yourself. But I gotta admit, I'm always happy to support you. And you're always so cool. I guess it's not a bad idea.
Glad to helping people have some fun. Honestly, relatable energy. I feel that. It's always a good thing when like a community works, you know? In the sense that like I feel like the FGC, in order to really succeed and thrive and continue to be a big genre, I feel like the FGC needs to be tight-knit. It needs to be closer, you know, even if people aren't necessarily like helping each other with tech and stuff, they should just like be able to communicate and play with each other and vibe. Especially considering the type of challenges the FGC has with its games. and getting new players involved and, you know, keeping people around. But I mean, then again, there's League, right? There's very toxic communities that they thrive just fine on a lot of those games. I wouldn't even say are good necessarily, so whatever. I think fighting games, I think we're going to see with Project L, I think it's going to be big for a handful of reasons. I mean, obviously it's got Riot's name attached to it, right? But I think the mode where you can play with a friend is going to really help that game skyrocket in popularity, because it's going to remove one of fighting games' biggest weaknesses, and it's that even though it's a social game, right? You know, you gotta play with people to play it. You're never like playing with friends, right? Even if you're playing with friends, you're still technically like you're against them. That makes sense. And if you're not playing with friends, you're playing against randoms, and you have nobody to blame. You have no way out, right? If you're playing with your friend, you could be like, oh, you just know all my shit and you're a degenerate anyways, whatever, right? Like, you could be weird about it if you want, but like, it's gonna help you blame your teammates. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. That's what a lot of people are gonna do. They're gonna be like, man, I probably could have won that if it was just me. Or maybe that feeling will go away because it's you and a buddy, right? Not a whole team. Co-op can definitely be a double-edged sword at times. Yeah, for sure, right? Especially if you guys are like different skill levels or have different ways of thinking about how something should be handled. But I think it reduces the load of like responsibility overall, if that makes sense. So you can have those moments where you can be like, well, we did our best, right? And you can hype each other up, and there's a different dynamic with the stress of learning a fighting game when playing with a friend. Now granted, if you're playing with a friend that's constantly chirping in your ear how you're dog shit, you're not going to have the greatest outlook, right, on the game. You're just not. And that's going to change the way you feel about the game and your friend and yourself, and that's going to be a bad time. But I think by and large, it's going to be a good thing. There's a reason why team-based games are companies who are looking to make money. There's a reason why they want to make team-based games, right? It's not just because there's a bunch of characters that you can do skins and weapons for that you can sell, right? It's not just because of battle passes. It's not just because of all that. It's because A, you're incentivized to play with your friend group, right? Everybody's got friends. Everybody makes friends online, even if they don't have friends. You know what I mean? Like, they can get them if they want them easily in game. You know, so you're incentivized to stay on the game because all your friends are playing it, right? So you get all your friends. You're just gonna keep playing it, keep coming back to it, whatever. And then the content loop of like, all right, well, maybe this one player is really, really good, but these two friends kind of suck. This one's kind of mid. You know, you guys get you go through matchmaking and you're placed with people in those skill ranges, so you always feel like it's possible to win. And it's never just one person's fault or two people's fault. Like, it can rotate who's at fault. So again, that feeling of fault goes away, and it creates this loop of like, we can all get better together. We can get better individually, or we can just fuck off and have a good time, right? And you're still able to win because of the way matchmaking works. So, and the reason that ties back to companies making money is it keeps the players in the game, and they're more likely to spend money on the game that they put hundreds upon thousands of hours into with their friends, right? And they bring other players into the game. They make more friends. They bring other friends in. You fucking cocksucker. I mean, that's like just the basics, right? That's the 101. Granted, with your teammates in League fighting game, yeah. You fucking cocksucker. You should have blocked the overhead, stupid. Speaking of blocking the overhead, can we take a second to talk about Marvel vs. Capcom 2 Magneto? What a fucking piece of shit character. Sentinel too. Actually, I don't want to talk about Sentinel because that character really pisses me off. But Magneto? Bro. People played this game for money? People played a game with this fucking Magneto for money? Brother could actually be way up here in the sky, and then you have to guess left, right, high, low in an instant. You're not reacting to it. He can literally be on the right side of you and teleport to the left side of you and be hitting you low after being in the air. There's nothing you can fucking do about it. And they say block this whack-ass mix-up. Wait till you hear about MVC3. I know about MVC3. It's fucked up. With the unblockables and the just like good luck reacting to this. Yeah. But the difference is with MVC3 and MVC2 is there's more characters and more setups that can do it in 3 than just in 2. In 2, it's like, it's basically, it feels like it's just Magneto. My character is fucking stupid posture tech. I don't fucking wanna, but alright. I should have turned that one off for today. And the sippy sip, god damn it. Thanks for the redeems. But yeah, they don't get me wrong, MVC2 is really, really fun on a casual level. I like it a lot. But if I have to play against like any of the top tiers, I'm just gonna one and done you and fuck off. I don't want to deal with that shit in casual. I'm playing casual for a reason. I'm having fun with fucking Tron, Zangief, Akuma. I'm having fun with fucking BB Hood, Sun, T-Bone, Trondon. I'm having fun with Iceman into, I don't know, Sun, Doctor Doom, or Akuma. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not fucking out here playing MSP or whatever. I'm not playing Cyclops, fucking Psylocke, Magneto, or whatever. I'm just having a good time. Like, if I pick a Tron, of course I'm gonna have like a good assist, right? Or not Tron. I pick like Rule, or I pick like, I don't know, bottom tier. I'm gonna make sure I have a good assist. I'm gonna make sure I have good characters to like elevate. But I'm not running like a fucked up trio. Game's really fun though. Game's really fun. I tried some MVC3 with Shuckle today. Again, because I've been saying every time I try it, I'm like, fuck this shit, I don't really like it. It's fine. MVC3 is fine. It's not as fun to me as 2. Did I figure out the infinite? No, I haven't even gone back to try it. Because my thing is like, do I really care? Because I'm not going to be playing the character. So why learn it? I have no intention of playing Iron Man or War Machine. You also gotta remember the fighting games I've been playing up until I started doing more Street Fighter. If you look at hold on. Let me show you some. This is like your stereotypical hitbox, right? Right, you got your movement keys, your red ones, and then you got your attacks. In Guilty Gear and in Grand Blue, I have my attacks on claw grip. So what claw grip is, you have your light attack here. So like punch in Guilty Gear is here. Then my slash, and then the default buttons are punch, slash, kick down here, and then heavy slash, right? I have mine set up so it's punch, slash, heavy slash over here, and then kick down here, and then I put dust here. So I use claw grip, right? And then I put dash over here. So basically, whenever I'm doing combos, think about it this way. Whenever I'm doing combos, I'm essentially using this button here and these 2 buttons here. And then occasionally, depending on what the combo is, I'm using punch and dust, right? So for the longest time, my fighting game experience when it comes to combos and like the direction I'm pressing stuff in has been slash, heavy slash, with like occasional these where it makes sense, with pretty good buffering. Then I played Grand Blue, and I had light, medium, heavy, and then special, right? So light, medium, heavy, special. Then I went to Street Fighter, same thing with Unis, by the way, Naughty Blood, light, medium, heavy, drive, or whatever the fuck it is, BBCF, light, medium, heavy, drive. So I went to Unist. Oh, sorry, for Grand Blue it was unique and special. My apologies. But anyways, when I went to Street Fighter, it was 6 button. So, Skullgirls and Street Fighter, 6 button. All of a sudden, I'm like, okay, light punch, medium punch, heavy punch, or fierce. Light, medium, heavy kick, or fierce kick, right? So you have those, and that's taken some adjustments. And I can't just Gatling or link my attacks together like I would in Strive or Blaze Blue or whatever. Like I can't go light, medium, heavy. I can't go click, 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 right? So I have 6 buttons, but I'm pretty much only doing like medium punch. Okay, now I'm pressing these 2 together. and forward, or double tapping forward to get a drive rush, into crouching heavy punch, into heavy punch, into, you know, kick, kick, super, or whatever, right? Like, it's very simplified. Then come to MVC2, and it's like, okay, well, every character has a different launcher, right? You can't just go light, medium, heavy for launcher, or light, because medium's also on the light button. After you press light and you press it again, it does a medium. So if I do like light punch, light kick, and then I go back to light punch, it'll be medium punch. And then if I go heavy kick, it'll do heavy kick. And then if I do after that, somehow it connects, which it won't. But if it did, if I went back to light kick, it would be medium kick. But like, one of my characters doesn't have a launcher on their heavies, right? They have to do kick, kick. Their medium kick is their launcher. Another one of my characters, their launcher's on crouching kick. Another one of my characters is on down forward punch, or light punch, or heavy punch. I can't remember. So like, all the launchers are on different buttons. And then most of the characters, I can do light punch, light kick in the air. Sorry, light punch, light kick, medium punch, medium kick. And then if I press one of these, it'll usually spike them. But if I do a special, then I can like get extra damage or like a super, but not everybody has an air super. So like, the combo routing in MVC2 to me is very foreign, right? Because you got to remember, everything I've come from has essentially been these three buttons here, and they usually go into each other, with the exception being Street Fighter, where, you know, everything's kind of a standalone thing, essentially. You know, it's usually button special, button special, button special. Not always the case, right? But basically, when you boil it down. And Tekken, like, we don't talk about Tekken because I don't fucking play Tekken. I don't like Tekken 8. It's not fun. Salgo says it's so cool to know that Johnny Young Bosch, the voice actor for Nero from Devil May Cry games, is going to be voicing Dante in the new DMC anime on Netflix. I did not know that, but that's pretty fucking sick if you ask me. It's pretty fucking neat. Damn. Speaking of Nero's going to be added to the palette swap mod for UMVC3 soon. You have intentions of playing Iron Man and War Machine in Fortnite? Emo. Fuck Fortnite. I don't give a shit. I hope you have fun with your Iron Man, War Machine, Fortnite skins. I hope that's enjoyable for you. I'm trying to remember. I told Nin but there was like a couple of ways that they could get me to play Fortnite with them all the time. And one of the ways was like, if they added Digimon, if they added Hatsune Miku, or Sailor Moon. If they added any of those to Fortnite, I would come play with Nin more often. Other than that, I just don't, like, can't be asked. Get so big, you get added to Fortnite. That's how you know you made it. I still think the way you know you made it's when people start drawing porn of you. You hope I'm doing okay and you pray that everything's going well for me. Oh, thank you. I'm a little sick. I'm not feeling great. But other than that, things are going well. Thank you. Thank you. Hope your Thursday's been well. Well, even. Mensch. I need to move this back up here. Get some more of this writing done. I kind of want to go play some Street Fighter 6 with Gamer Angel. Not gonna lie. I'm like very fucking EP. Oh. Alright. If they added trials to Fortnite, you would have to question your morals for an extensive period of time. Not the gigapats, Tasso. Come on, my neck, bro. Listen, if they add trials to Fortnite, I'll tell you what. If they add trials to Fortnite, I'll do a community events. I feel like there's a larger chance of trials getting added than fucking Digimon. Zalgo pre-ordered Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, and you've been practicing with Rock Howard and KOF 15 so you can prepare to play him. I'm so jelly of you. Dude, FF COTW looks amazing. It is my most, like, other than the Capcom Fighting Collection 2 for CVS2, It is my most anticipated game for next year. I can't think of a single game, and yes, I know you Monster Hunter Wild fans are here. I don't care. It's my most anticipated game for next year. The only thing I could think of like topping that would be maybe a Digimon game, and even that's going to be probably not happening. Yeah, Fatal Fury is coming, Hunter x Hunter is coming, Mecha Break is coming, Wilds is coming, which I'll probably be obligated to play. I gotta beat Trails before next year. I gotta get my voice back first. Stop having work fuck my schedule. You're surprised Miku's not in Fort Gut since she collabs a lot? Yeah, I don't know why. It's actually really irritating. She needs to have a concert and a model put in. I think I'll turn around on Wilds. I mean, I'm sure I'll like it. I don't know. I like the Monster Hunter IP. I think it's good IP. I understand why it's as big as it is. I think it's earned all of the like fandom it has and more. It's just I don't excuse me. I think it's because the way my time is structured that like heavily grindy games is really difficult for me to get into, because when I have like fighting games I want to do and I have like story games I want to get through and stuff, when you're like, oh yeah, go slay this monster like 25 plus times just to get a piece of, you know, armor and weapon so you could fight the next monster, I'm kind of like, each hunt takes, you know, 40 minutes to an hour. I can only do like 4 hunts a stream. That's not a lot. I'm gonna basically be fucking grinding on stream for days and days and days just to like do the next part of content. Which I mean, like, you know, if I break it down in my FGC brain, I'm also like, it's the same as like grinding for a tournament or grinding for the next rank or whatever. But like, I'm not gonna, I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to get like competitive with a random monster, if that makes sense. An AI. I'd rather do that against like a person. Like, yeah, maybe I could like get good enough to speedrun the game. But like, I don't know. Monster Hunter for me falls under one of two categories. For me personally, how I would play it as like an enjoyer. Either extremely casual, where I finish the story and then fuck off, and I don't do like the actual game, right? Because everybody's like, oh, the actual game of Monster Hunter is after you beat the story. Right? It's the grind after that. It's the customization. It's all that stuff. And I'm like, that is really, really cool. And I would like to enjoy that, but I don't want to have to spend 600 fucking hours just to do the thing. That's why I stopped doing the Pokemon thing. That's why I stopped doing shiny hunting. That's why I stopped doing competitive breeding, because I'm like, why? I don't fucking care. That's not actually playing the game. I think playing with someone's more fun than just playing against people, but that's just you guys. Yeah, I totally get it. But like, if I'm gonna play with somebody in a game where we're fighting the environment, like a PvE type thing, I'd rather play something like Dark Tide. Or I'd rather play something like a co-op action fucking brawler or something, right? Or like not really a Stardew Valley or whatever, but anything like that. I would much rather do something like that than play a co-op. Let's go fight a monster so we can grind for materials so that we can like improve our damage by 8% and then do it again so we can improve it by another 6%. Like, I don't want to do that. That's why I don't grind Diablo. It's the same thing. If Final Fantasy 14, I know 8%, that's my point right there. 8% is massive, right? Exactly. If Final Fantasy 14 didn't have the insane social aspect to it and the crazy amount of story, I would not fucking like that game. I can tell you right now. The concept of like the actual game is raiding is so fucking foreign to me. I don't like that at all. Yeah, I'm doing it with other people, but I don't fucking care. I just don't, like, I don't get personal satisfaction out of that. You guys remember how I brought up that a lot of my self-worth and enjoyment is tied to my productivity and like accomplishments? That's like 90% of my problem. And I realize that. Like, I'm able to recognize that. At no point am I going to say, like, Monster Hunter's a bad game or has a bad formula or, you know, whatever, because it's fucking not. It just doesn't vibe with the kind of person I am because I've been so intoxicated with terrible self-worth values and systems. And I'm working on it. I'm really trying. Your local over the weekend had a regional go on, and you had quite the amazing moment during one of the Street Fighter matches. Oh no. What does that mean? It's yeah, I have to be like very picky what kind of games I'm willing to like drop a bunch of time into. And for me, Monster Hunter is one of those games I just play casually. Just have to play it casually. There's like no other way for me to play it.
Oh, come on.
Oh, okay. It's just not gonna load it in the thing. I see. Yes, the Twitter fucking compression model is one of my favorite things of all time. I fucking hate Twitter, man. You play MH casually too? Yeah, see? That's fine. But I mean, also, how many hours do you have in the game? I know you're not good at video games. I don't know if I agree with that. I've seen people who aren't good at video games. Bro, what the why do you keep doing this shit to me? Stop. Are either of these modern players not from America? I mean, this is a non-American character. No audio. The fuck? That's crazy.
Oh,
Come on.
Do you hear this?
There you go. You should have it now.
Alright, come on. It's not that serious, guys.
It's not that serious.
I don't think either of
We
these
might live in America, but come
players
on,
are non-Americans,
Make
right?
it stop.
The characters are
You're
both not
powering
from
Russell
America.
up. Sing the Canadian one instead. Blackstar too eager to get out of the corner. He's looking to maybe
That's
find an error,
crazy.
maybe anti-air. He's a
The
little
Honda
overzealous
player's
here.
Canadian. It all makes sense now. I'd be singing too.
Sometimes, but this is a great Siberian.
Silly
Still kind of an
fake
old master
French
comeback
people.
territory, though.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I love my
it's pretty
Canadians.
hard. I think we're gonna see Russell bust out with
Dude, there's
MPX,
no
at some
way
point.
the
This is
Honda
probably-
wins after. The Honda does not win. Not after the
Either
power
modern damage
up.
on
There's
that
no
one.
way.
Yeah.
And they're both modern, which makes
He's
this a
got it at any
million
point.
times
He can
better.
walk forward and do it.
Yep, he can do stand light punch. Oh my
Oh,
god,
he's
that combo
fucking
to punch.
dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Wow!
Goodbye.
It powered him up. Hit that no free.
That's fucking crazy. That's crazy, dude. It's so fucking stupid.
Oh, come on. Do you hear this?
Alright,
Oh my god.
come on. It's not that serious,
It's
guys.
not that.
The original tweet too.
We might live in.
Let's see this. Oh, another point of view. Also, the green screen walls is crazy. It's crazy how I recognize some faces in here. I wonder if Diaphone goes to this event ever. Or is he too good for that now because he's a higher strength player? That's so... That's just good vibes all around. This is the FGC, man. That's so good. You're on PC now so you can see stuff. Oh, back to grinding Elden Ring, you silly goose. Can't believe TW4 is at the bottom of the screen. Listen, it's a speed run. I just wanted to
In America, but come on now.
take a little look-see. That's fucking crazy. That's some good shit. Thank you for sharing that. I love stuff like that. Something about fighting game clips make me so happy. It's weird because like I never got the feeling of like ultimate joy when like I'd see like a Pokemon clip, right? Like growing up or anything. Or like, I don't know, even with like what time I spent with Smash. When I saw Smash clips, I'd be like, oh, that was kind of hype or whatever. But I never really felt like a sense of pride, if that makes sense. Like I never felt like pride or joy to be a part of something, or like, and it was more than just like the community thing. But like, I don't know, I never felt so invested. And now, like, like when Punk won Evo, that shit actually made me tear up, like a lot. That made me feel something. But like, I get it. I get the hard work that goes into it. You know, I've never played at that level, so I don't quite understand. Like, I haven't had to deal with the bullshit when it comes to sponsorships and traveling and whatever. But as far as like, you know, the grind you have to put in to achieve something, I totally get it. You never felt that? Sounds like it might be adjacent to sport type. Probably. I mean, when I played sports at a high level, one specific one, I felt very strongly about it. I didn't watch necessarily like clips or anything, but when I'd see my teammates do well or I did well, I always felt emotional. Always. You know, there was a lot of work that went into doing the things I did both on and off the event. So like, yeah, no, maybe. And again, it doesn't, like, honestly, it doesn't take me much to start feeling a certain type of way. I'm such a little bitch. Every time I get like 50 subscribers on a video, I start to like, I don't know, I start to like tear up a little. Like, not on a video, just like in general. I'm like, man, this is one of the luckiest motherfuckers I know. Every time. It's so bad. I don't want to say I'm a softie, because making it like saying you're a softie kind of makes it sound like you're like a pushover or whatever when it comes to like people, which I'm not. But I'm definitely like, I don't want to say emotional either, because it makes you sound unstable. But I'm definitely like just okay with just like, I don't know, just like being like, yeah, this is a good time to cry. It's a good time to get in my feelings. But there's alternatives, so I'd rather just, you know, cry occasionally when I'm happy or sad. Overwhelmingly happy or sad. Lives in the moment. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's very fair. That's very, very fair. Lives in the moment's a good one. For as much as I utilize the past to try to achieve like better future for myself, and like as much as I do planning and stuff, I really do live in the moment quite a bit, I would say. Most of the time. Not always, but most of the time. Which I'm very fortunate for. But that probably just harkens back to like, I've had my fair share of near-death experiences and stuff, so that probably has something to do with it. That's like, there was this thing on Twitter yesterday, the day before, where like, and I knew better, but like, there was somebody making posts that's trying to help the community, and they made one a few days ago or like a week ago, and they got ripped to shreds over it. And I was like, you know, that was bullshit. That was bullshit. Let's be honest, that was fucking bullshit. There's so many people complaining about Slayer, and this person was showing people how to use mechanics that are in the game to fight back against Slayer, and people destroyed them, right? So they were hesitant about making a follow-up video covering more stuff. And my point of view was, listen, if you enjoy doing this and you feel like you're doing the right thing, fuck them, right? Because people are going to be miserable anyways. Do what you need to do. Be happy, right? And not because of my advice. I mean, they were going to post it anyways, but they wound up posting the next part anyways. And sure as shit, someone came in just kind of being a jackass yet again, and I should have just like let it go, because they didn't say anything, right? The OG, the original poster didn't say anything, the OP. But I was like, you know what? I was kind of like, let's not do this. Let's not do this, yeah? I can tell you what I said, because I don't wanna get it wrong. I'm not really big on the misinformation thing, if I can avoid it. If my shit stops breaking for 2 seconds. I mean, it's not that serious. The reason I'm bringing it up is because when I realized, which was very quickly, that the conversation was never going to be a conversation, I was like, okay, I'm bowing out. And that's what I did. So there was a post made, and I was like, they were like, this is how you deal with this. Oh, this is a different one. Let's see. Okay, here we are. So the original post was another follow-up thing on mechanics and how to deal with Slayer. It was about deflect shield. And then, oh, there's more apparently. This Goomba comes in and says, surely this is a bit, dude. This applies to every character in the game. Lol. This person was also being a brat too. And I was just basically like, because they also made a comment on the last video being a dick. They're like, have you considered scrolling? If you don't need the information, instead of doing whatever you thought this comment was going to do. And they said, if you need to be spoon-fed basic information like this, then Slayer counterplay is not on your to-do list at the moment. And I was like, the people who chronically complain about characters on Twitter do need to be spoon-fed. Everyone is at a different point in their FGC journey, and it's not your job to decide what's helpful or sparks inspiration for another person. It costs nothing to be nice. Somebody else chimed in, it costs nothing to be a hater too. This made me laugh initially, but I was like, I understand the energy they're trying to bring to the table, so I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna bow out of the conversation now. And then the original person was like, I think that's for the best. And I was gonna respond to this person, like, or DM them, but I was like, you know what? You're 19. You have your fucking stats for your tournaments in your bio. I'm not engaging with you. I know exactly the type of person you are, and my time's too valuable. I'm trying to have a good day. It's not worth it. And I just moved on. I took screenshots of it because it's funny for the Discord, because I have a channel for it now, and I moved the fuck on. But it's relevant because, yeah, no, I'm not trying to be doing that shit for fucking the next 7 hours of my day going back and forth with randoms on Twitter. I'm just not. It reminds me when you were playing Strive at Combo Breaker. You had 8 of your friends cheering for you, hyping you up during the set. No, the clip you shared, yeah, that's gotta be a good feeling. I'm trying to think, the last time I had somebody cheering for me for something, the ending of the event ended in absolute heartbreak, and there was not much more I could have done. I was on a, I don't think that I should be safe telling this one. I just don't want to like have this come back and bite me in the ass. Yeah, okay. So I was with a group who went to a large bowling event for the first time, and first time ever, and I haven't done it since. And I was the anchor, and me and my anchor were obviously me, the anchor, and our starter, our point, were the best players on the team. And we were having a really good year that year. And it was my last year to be able to do this. And I was bowling an average of 270 something. I can't remember what it was, like 274 or 276. It was really good. And our point was bowling an average of like 260 all year, right? When we got to this event, we made it through the first 2 rounds pretty handily. Like, it was not fucking close. And then we got to the 3rd round, and it was tight, but we managed to eke out a win. At this point, me and the point were both bowling above 260. I was not below 275 the entire day. I was on fire. I was determined. And I had a pretty unique bowling style for the time. I had sustained an injury, unfortunately, before this event. So I had to develop a secondary style to pick up spares in case I didn't get a strike to help maintain stamina and do what I needed to do. Up until this point, I had not played more than 6 matches in a day. We had just played 12, and we were about to play 3 more. Probably, assuming we won. Actually, we didn't play 12, we played 10, I apologize. But we were about to play possibly 3 more. And my very, very first like practice throw of that next set against this team that was phenomenal went straight into the gutter. And I remember hearing one of my teammates go behind me saying, if his shoulders shot, it's over. That's all I remember them saying. And at that time, my head was burning and I had such a bad headache because you guys know what subluxing is. It's basically dislocation, but it's not full dislocation, and it can happen to any of your joints. I found out that I have all of my joints can sublux, my jaw, my shoulder, my wrists, my fingers, all of them, right? And they can stay out for days, if not weeks. Well, my shoulder had been subluxing and popping back in all day, and my coach had been icing it on and off when we could, but I was in a lot of pain. It was getting very, very hard to focus. And long story short, we got to the end of that match. We barely beat them the first round. Second round, our second and third players did fucking horrible. Their mental was in the gutter because they screwed up a few important spare shots and they just couldn't bounce back. So I bowled like a 288 that game. It was insane. And then the third round against these people, I bowled a 300. I bowled a whole ass 300 and we still lost the third round. And by the time I was done, my hand was so fucking swollen, I couldn't get my my ring finger into the ball all the way. And yeah, it was just like, it was really bad. It was a really heartbreaking loss. If we could have beat them, the people that they went up against and lost to, we beat all year. And with our average scores, we probably would have beat them too, with the way I was playing. So it was like, it was really frustrating. And I never got to run it back. So like, I'll always have to hold that L for the rest of my life. But yeah, no, I remember when I was like, every time I'd hit a strike, everybody was losing their mind behind me. And it was such a good feeling. But unfortunately, like I said, it ended in heartbreak. Had good intentions, but if they can't understand why tips are helpful for new players, then yeah, there's a potential cause. People like him add another layer that makes it hard to get to the FGC. Yeah, I mean, but unfortunately, that's kind of any genre. There's always going to be dickheads. You see it in the Souls genre, you see it in mobile. I'm not saying it's right, and I'm not making excuses, but it's definitely not unique to the FGC. What does make it unique for the FGC is that, because again, it falls on you as the player only, that message of like LMAO skill diff, or if you don't know this by now, you're blank, feels so much worse. The image Next shared with me with his friends talking about my video the way they did, and some of the comments I got on that video that I didn't allow through, with Kai, where I was sharing tech, I still think about that one. That one really fucking hurt. Because I was like, nah, this is good tech. I've watched Danny, one of the best Kais in the world, use it, and nobody fucking talks about it. I've used it in matches and caught people off guard. And it works. But, you know, people would rather be negative and say mean things than actually be helpful and provide good things, you know, to their community. So that is what it is. Such thing and double thing about this is that the Cinco is one of the original people in the Leo Discord for tips and guides. So to say Slayer counterplays a bit is just honestly kind of Krma farming. Yeah, that's not surprising. That's not surprising at all. I mean, let's face it. I mean, a bunch of the Strive players, quote unquote players on Twitter, are kind of, I don't know, mentally not very grown. That's for sure. It's a Zoomer game. There's nothing wrong with being a Zoomer, but a lot of them are like, you could tell they haven't really interacted with the public. Some of the stuff they say and do. So, It's all good. What should we do for our 10-year anniversary? I thought we had plans already. Goomba. Oh, though now we gotta see. Now I gotta figure out how to get people to watch the kids. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. It just sucks because Home Depot Temkin has always made content for the scene, both informational and like just fun content. And to see like them kind of get negative reception for the first time in ever, just because of the character they're playing is it's tough. It's tough, you know. So they're not used to it. They're not ready for. Not that they're not ready, but they just haven't really had it yet. So it's a bummer. It's a bummer, especially with all the good they do. I know people who have gotten into playing Guilty Gear Strive and into fighting games because of their clips and videos. So like, I don't know. Don't care. Although, speaking of Slayer, I also do not like the state of the character, but it's not because of how strong they are right now. It's because they're extremely unfun to fight and to play as. They just don't feel good for the health of the game at all. They do a little bit too much of everything with no drawback in general. That's not to say there's not counterplay. There's absolutely counterplay to the character. They get negative reception quite a bit, and it feels unfair at times. You played against combo breakers and casuals is pretty chill. I feel like everything I've seen, people reacting to him outside of like recently with the informational videos with Slayer, I feel like has been pretty positive, but that could just be the stuff I've seen. I don't see all of his posts. And I also don't like engage with people that talk about other players behind their backs or anything, so I wouldn't see any of that. But yeah, it's unfortunate. There's no reason for that. Like I said, I think he makes good clips. I think he makes good videos. Or they. I don't know what their stuff is. But when he said 6 PD beat Hammerfall, he got so much shit for it. That's crazy. I had no idea. Yeah, but he's also not wrong. Whatever. Much you say X makes it harder getting into, just keep in mind a Digimon character would change all of that. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that 100%, 1000%. Man, here's the thing. If they put a Digimon character in a game, I don't think I'd want it to be like a fighting game. I don't think I'd want it to be Strive. And the reason I wouldn't want it to be Strive is because I've already got Ram and Dizzy. I'm like set. I don't need another character I'm going to want to put heavy amounts of time into. I think a Digimon character would be fucking hilarious in something like Tekken. I think they would lose their... Yeah, exactly. Holy shit. That's actually really fucking funny. Our mind went to the same place. The same level of brain rot, I swear to God. No, yeah, I think... I think a Digimon character in Tekken would be so fucking funny. Tekken and Digimon already have a history, so it makes sense. I mean, sure. But I'm thinking more from like a game design, gameplay perspective. The Tekken scene would mauled so fucking hard. I mean, they lost their mind at like Noctis and shit. But in like 2D fighting game, dude, Tekken would be so fucking funny. Or Greymon would work, yeah. I'm not even gonna lie to you. They could do Digivolution in general. The issue with guest characters, they have to be good in some extent. Oh yeah, right. They have to be at least upper mid tier. You don't want your fucking character to be a guest character and then just be bad, right? So you wind up having competitive events where your top 8s are littered with a bunch of guest characters instead of your actual fucking characters. I mean, look at the Street Fighter 6 Terry guide that I still haven't edited and published. RIP. he kind of just has fucking everything. He's got multiple anti-airs. He's got a bunch of buttons that allow him to be plus. You know, sure, they're reactable, but like, okay. And motherfucker has more plus buttons in his kit than literally anybody else, I think. Maybe Bison. I doubt it. He could beat low pros and fireballs with his fireball. He could anti-air a bunch of different angles with no problem. Like, he's got variety to how he wants to spend his meter. Like, he just has it all. He just does all of the things. He's got good pokes. He's got rushdown capability. He's literally just the motherfucking man. Terry Brogard. Ever see the videos of Wargreymon modded into Jump Force? You know it's a bad game and all, but the mod looked awesome. No, but I saw a video of Wargreymon modded into... Was it Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2 or 3? Or was it Smash Brothers? No, it was Smash Brothers. I think you shared it with me, actually. Yeah. Could have sworn I saw something in Dragon Ball as well, but... I'm a Jump Force hater. Yeah, fuck that game. I can't believe I bought that game. Paid actual money for it. I will say it was better than J-Stars, though. J-Stars was dog shit. God, fuck that game. Man. Posted in Discord. Alright, let me take a look at this. This shit looks spicy. Get your old bum ass up. I just realized this audio is gonna duplicate because I have this on. Hold on, there you go. Motherfucker. Sir, that's a dragon. Oh, here comes the Wargreymon. I comment, lay down.
Rated T for teen.
I have to tell you guys, this is one of my least fucking favorite character select screens I've ever seen. Your EP, how's it going, Tara? Welcome. Happy Thursday. Also, go to sleep. Dude, he's not even on the screen. He's so big. He looks like a fucking toy. He looks like an inflatable toy. He looks like an inflatable toy. He looks like an inflatable balloon toy. That's crazy. All the characters look like toys. You know what? You're right. My bad. I forgot. It's been a minute. Oh, guys, did I tell you I found somebody who can 3D print models and paint them? So, in theory, I could get a model made, like a legitimate model. But then I looked at the price and I was like, I am not charging literally anybody what I would need to charge them to get this made and shipped. That is fucking crazy. There's no shot. Like, I'll just stick with my fucking standees. Good God. Actually, no. Thank you for the lurk. How to make a bad character select screen, not show them on the screen all at once. What do you mean? You don't like having to search off screen for your fucking characters? Why does Frieza look like a sperm in this game? I hate this game. Can I stop sounding like I'm dying? Can you stop riding my ass? I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, I'm sick still. I apologize. I can't do anything about it. If I could stop being sick, I would have done it immediately. Dude, his run animation is dog shit. It's your favorite pastime? You know what? I respect the energy. Don't stop. Or do. It looks alright. I like his his dash animation. One attack was kind of bullshit. That was fine. I don't know. This game is so bad to me. By the way, the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero stuff is already out. That one looks good. Assuming it's the Terra Force equivalent. Hard break. You can't even fucking see the character in front of him because of his big ass wings. Shield, whatever. He's so big you can't even fucking see what's going on. Flame of Fista. Oh yes, the flash step having War Greymon. That move's wild. I think this could work in Tekken. They could literally make anything work in Tekken. That's the beauty of Tekken. They're mods. Goddamn, you're not exactly meat riding. It's not like a company making these animations. I have more faith in a college grad student making better animations than fucking Bandai Namco. I'm being honest. That was kind of neat. I like that one, whatever the fuck that was. Damn, Trunks. They're doing no fucking damage to this War Greymon, by the way. Oh, shit. This character model is way too big. Oh my fucking god, you are dead. Camera keeps panning to his pecs because he's so huge. That was pretty neat. I'm not watching all 20 minutes of this though. Black Rock Greymon. Yeah, it's pretty cool. For sure. Oh yeah, plus combat. Fucking the new fuck's it called? New Dragon Ball Sparking Zero stuff's out. The roster and whatnot. I'm like kinda interested in seeing this, but also kinda don't fucking care. Like I'm still gonna get it at some point. I just don't know if it's gonna be after sale or what. Can I please do something good soon? It's been like 8 years. Bandai, I'm begging you, stop abusing us. Stop neglecting us. Take a fucking break making bullshit ass games and games as a service. We're gonna get a fucking Digimon. No. We're gonna get a Digimon game and it's gonna be some shitty games as a service game. It's gonna be Overwatch but Digimon. Which actually, I would play that. Not tomorrow. Today. We're not China. No, you're right. My bad. I apologize. I'm spreading misinformation on the internet. Man. I tell you guys, I was legitimately looking into how much money it would take to develop a digital TCG. Spoiler alert, the answer is way too fucking much money. Yeah. A lot of money. I've looked into several times, like making a gacha game, making a TCG or something. I'm like, bro. My problem is though, if I ever developed a game like that could be done on like Steam or on app stores, that I wouldn't want to have like if I did a gacha game, I wouldn't do it in the truest sense of a gacha, where you roll and it's like 1% for the limited characters, right? Like a 1% chance or less. I would either allow you to roll or just like buy the character directly, but the rolls would be like, you could earn it all in game consistently. You don't have to wait like a fucking year for 100 rolls. So I'd make no money. So I wouldn't do all the dumb shit. And then if I did a TCG, I would like also not do the Master Duel thing or the Shadowverse thing. So I just wouldn't make money. That's why I'm not allowed to do things. I just have to make like a legit story-based game where you play through and be done. Regia Mono. This monster looks cool. Damn, that wasn't even close. Could apply to something similar to how Xenoblade 2 did it. Yeah, I think that would work. I think if I made like a story game, gacha game, but like you don't actually roll with money, it'd be fine. I think people would support that. But then I wouldn't be able to make it free to play. I'd have to actually charge money for it. That's like the downside, right? It's a lot easier to get somebody to try something for free, which people still won't fucking do, by the way, than it is to get them to pay for something. It was Offset. That sounds like the name of a band. I'm the Offset. Sounds like a relic. The Offset. Man, I want to give somebody gravity magic so bad. You have no idea. I just, whoever I give it to, I want to make dummy strong. I got plans. It's alright. I came up with a storyline for this in my head the other day. And I was like, ooh, how do I work this in? And then I was like, damn. This is going to be so toxic. It's going to be a really fucked up arc. Can't wait. Like, I have this really, like, lighthearted book happening. There's, like, some dark stuff. And there's just going to be this one arc where it's, like... where, like, the total shift is going to be really fucking heavy. Oh, man. Gonna kill some characters off. Gonna have some things happen. It's gonna be crazy. Can't wait. Do you have a character from Trails from me? Oh boy. Is it gravity magic? I love gravity. Gravity and time magic are like, they usually make me pretty happy. Obviously ice and water, right? But oh my god. Just straight up hacks, bro. What it is. I'm getting distracted by this person getting nailed by every energy ball in the vicinity. Alright. My stomach hurts so bad. I have 26 minutes before I need to get up for a couple minutes. At like 11:59, chat, I'm gonna rocket from my chair. I'm gonna run back to the bedroom and I'm gonna assault my wife with a bunch of kisses and scream in her face, "Happy anniversary!" and wake up the babies and then come back over here. I'm just kidding. I'm just gonna run back to the bedroom and give her some love. You wake up the babies, you're gonna get off stream. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I thought you were doing something. Now you know my strat. Now you know what I'm gonna do. You might try to underhand me, undercut me. I shan't allow it. I will commit murder for the sake of the bit. Yether. Bruh. Who do you think you are raiding me, Nin? I'm supposed to raid you. What up, zombie doozies? How's everybody doing? You guys having a good Thursday or Friday, depending on your time zones? Appreciate the raid, Nin. Yeah, chat. For those of you that weren't here the 17 times I've talked about it, Nin and I are going to be doing a collab on my Saturday at 8 p.m. EST this weekend, which is very exciting. It's obviously on this, not on the schedule, because I put the schedule out first, but then I updated it. Is good day. We like good day. Also, I can close your stream now. This is what I can do. What should have been this one. Very nice. What's the game again? I think we're doing Overwatch right now. Might do multiple games. I don't know. It entirely depends on if Nin stuff is updated or not come stream time. If they remembered to update literally anything. Or their computer doesn't die on us because of my model. Aura. As far as I'm aware, we were playing Overwatch, right? Brother, ew. Agreed, Overwatch kinda ew. Yeah, but you guys aren't coming to watch us play a game. You're coming to watch us hang out. You're coming to watch us collab. It's okay. I promise. It'll be good fun. Ninden and I are gonna queue up. We're gonna get steamrolled for like a couple of hours. We're gonna be like, damn, that shit was crazy, huh? We're gonna look at each other, we're gonna high five each other, and we're just gonna like go back to our respective countries. It's gonna be great. If this arena takes place in the Trails universe, like setting, and has stuff on the gravity character you were talking about. How long is it? If what a read. Oh, you posted a link and is that what that asterisk thing was? Yeah, you gotta drop it in Discord. I have links off in Twitch. My voice just gave out. Nin not having scuff, that's a good one. You know what, Enlightened? You're actually kind of spitting. It's okay. It's okay. I have scuff occasionally. But between the two of us, we balance out to your average streamer. Speaking of streamers, I just thought about something. As much as I love being a VTuber, I would rather be known as a streamer who uses a VTuber model than as a VTuber. Does that make sense? Do you understand what I'm saying, chat? I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense at all. That's how I feel. Yeah. Eyeball mercy sounds terrifying. That's like a be not afraid child, and it's a biblically accurate angel, and you're like, I'm terrified, and you're just wetting yourself. What about Power Stone? Motherfucker, the collection's not out yet. Alright. We can't do Power Stone. Not that. Oh, you're eyeballing Mercy. See, chat. Alright. We're literally just playing Overwatch so Nin can goon, I guess. It's okay. It's fine. I'll keep Ninden in line. Right? And Ninden will try to keep their eyes on places other than the badonkadonk. It'll be fine. Oh wait, you can't even see Mercy. You're in first person, you Goomba. He was under the impression Power Stone was part of the collection MVC2's in. No, that's the Capcom Fighting Collection 2, and I understand why it's confusing. That's not coming out till next year. With the Capcom versus SNK, Power Stones, Rival Schools, all that. Capcom's collections are so confusing to you, always have been. I agree. I think they should just release one mega pack and call it good. Only if you're playing support. True. You're going to be playing Sombra, right? Maybe I can play Mercy for you. It took you 2 hours to find the Capcom game with Felicia on the cover. I do remember you saying that. It was a hot minute for you to find it. It turns invisible. Boop, 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 boop. Just next to him all game. It's alright. I haven't played an FPS in a while, so I can't wait to miss all of the shots I take on literally any character I play. What I need when I play a game like that is like a dedicated tank that like is at least decent or good at the role. That's what I fucking need. Because good lord, playing with random tanks that don't know how to like tank and do aggro is miserable. Which is why I don't play tanks, and it's why I don't play Guardians in Smite, because I'm dog shit at it. And I just refuse to learn. I don't know who I'll play. I'll probably do some healing. I'll probably do some Bastion. Fuck around on something. Diva with a pocket mercy. True. I mean, I do play Diva. But Diva's like, I don't know. Everybody has a Diva, I feel like. Yeah, everybody's got a Diva. Let's wait till we run into Doomfist or like one of the actually good tanks. Oh, it'll be a good time. You have a Diva? Everybody's got a Diva. And Diva's like the soul of this game. I just want Strinova to be out, honestly. I don't like. It's fun to play shooters, but I'd also rather just like play Strinova. Shoot. Someone with too many hours, a 1K tank on Overwatch back when it was good. Let me know if you want a semi-good tank. I'll definitely keep that in mind. 1k hours on tank is brave. Can I guess what skin you have on her though? I don't even know which skin she has anymore. Let me look up the diva skins. Let's take a look so I actually know what I'm talking about. I'm assuming it's not like a base skin. I'm gonna go with the white cat, or I think there was a black version of that. I'm gonna guess the white cat. Yeah, that's gonna be my guess, I guess. Unless there's a black version of it, then the black cat, whatever the fuck that is. The fuck is this? That kind of looks like shit. Kind of looks like shit. Yo, a lot of her skins are kind of mid, huh? Why is it not letting me click on? What up, cutie patootie? What do you mean, what am I doing? I was writing.
What are you doing?
I said, can you guess what skin I have on her, though? So I guessed. I have on her, so I guessed. You don't remember there being a white cat diva skin? Well, shit, I guess I'm wrong, huh? I'm gonna take a second guess, because I'm godlike. I'll definitely get it right this time. This one's pretty good. I like the mechs turrets. The story's called 3 and 9. And you'd say you could read it in one sitting. I'll definitely have to go take a look. Trails into Reverie. Is this a, I see something really cool. How long are the chapters? Oh yeah, we're not doing this right now. My voice barely works. Let me save this for later though, hold on. Cause I don't want to lose it. Copy message link. Scroll down to... That's not what I wanted at all. What? Okay. Copy text. Trails. My poor fucking brain. Pin. Where's my pin button, brother? Pin message. There we go. Oh, I won't lose it. Alright. So it's not... Oh, there's black cat. Yeah, my guess was black cat or white cat, so I guess that's 2. But if it's neither of those, then I actually have no idea. Trying to think what looks similar to like the Fortnite skin you have. I have no idea what it would be. It's black cat? Yeah, that was my other guess. It was either white or if there was a black variant. Yeah. That's a good one. They're both good. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's a good read. It's a story you can read it. You can read it in Trails. Am I basing your diva skin off of Arissa? Yeah, I was gonna say if I could find one that looked like it, that would be my guess. That would have been what I would have guessed. Speaking of character skins, this fucking game is interesting. The combat feels fine. It's very like it's very hack and slash and loose. But why is there music on the website? Stop that. But there's like not a single character I'm even like remotely interested in. And usually it's the opposite. Like Caesar King's Sword and Shield is cool, but they look kind of dumb to play. Like not fun. This character looked fun to play, but I don't like her design. The only thing she's got going for her is twin tails. And her weapon's cool, but the rest of her design's kind of whack. And she looks like a kid, and I don't like playing kid characters as a general rule. Both of these characters look like kind of shit. This character looks slow. Like, she's got the sword, but, and like a little spirit. So like usually like an animal companion is a yes for me, or like a yokai. But I don't know. She just kind of looks slow and boring. So I was like, damn, that's rough. Fucking furry bear over here looks like dog shit. All these characters look like dog shit. I think I didn't look at Ellen Joe's gameplay. So Shin Yi, and so you saw her height and then you're like, well, yeah, I feel that. This character, I haven't seen their gameplay, but their design's cool. Alexandria's seems fine. Nicole's gameplay feels like dog shit. Was not fun. I like Neko's dodge mechanic a lot, but again, her aesthetic really fucking sucks. Onbi's probably my favorite character overall right now. Her movement's fast. She has a Shoryuken where she like uppercuts with her sword and electrifies her enemies. And she's got the like emotionless character archetype. So like other than that though, pretty much everybody's extra fucking whack. I don't really like the characters in this game. So I'm hoping they add somebody who's up my alley. I don't even know if I'm gonna keep playing it, to be honest. I just wanted to try out the combat and get far enough so that I could start recording for a quickies video. But I'm like, I don't know. I feel like Starwell was just, even though it's more sci-fi than anything, I feel like that was just a little too peak for me. And then going to other games is just like, I don't know. The animations in ZZZ are way better though. Not a Jane fan. Is Jane the rat? Yeah, not really. I think her like dodge animation and some of her combat stuff looks kind of cool, but I don't like the vibe they went for with this character. Usually I like crazy characters, but this one is like, this is less of a like crazy character and more of a like blatantly trying to get people to nut character. Like they're not even like trying to make it like cool or anything. They're just trying to like be weird about it, and I'm not really for that. That makes sense. It's one thing to like have a character and try to make them aesthetically pleasing and get people to be attracted to the character, right? It's another thing where like every single voice line and every single animation and every single this and every single that, it's just like over sexualized, and then I'm like, all right, I'm good. It's like there's a character in oh fuck, it's part of the reason why I don't play Bayonetta, even though it looks really cool to me. But the fuck is it? It's was it 9 the Phantom in BBCF? Like she has this really cool like alchemy magic style thing, right? 9 Phantom. Like she looks really cool. She's got cool fucking magic. Right? She's got all this stuff, but like, bro, she doesn't even have a fucking bra on. This is like barely fabric. Which is like, this again is fine. Like, but she's got the big dumb witch hat, whatever. Like, whatever. I can get past this if the character isn't like just obnoxiously sexualized and just fucking awkward with every voice line. Like, there's literally a spell that you use often, and she's basically moaning in your ear, and you're like, but why? Why? There's no reason for that. Is that Miss Magus? I don't remember which spell it is. But, so there's that. But then there's a character like this, for example, who you can tell, oh my god. You could tell they made because they know it would appeal to a specific type of person, right? Well, here's the difference. She's fucking cool, right? She's got the dog. She's clearly got hella drip. She's cool as shit. Her combat and aesthetics are cool. Like, her fucking animations aren't sexualized. She's not moaning in your fucking ears like a weirdo. The only thing that she does that's like lol, kind of sexualized, is she has a win quote about how Leo looks tasty. Right? But like, that's just like part of her character. She's got the hots for this dude. as does like pretty much every woman in the franchise or whatever. So like it's fine. Like we just move on, right? But there's just like certain things that I'm not like, yes, she's thirsty for Leia. She's not the only one, but like at least she's fucking cool. Same thing with Ramlethal. Like some people feel like she's sexualized, but she's just a fucking badass. She's got a badass job. She's got floating swords. She's got her familiars. She will actually beat the shit out of you. And her animations again aren't like, let's be sexual. So it's weird how characters can be attractive to the player without being over sexualized. Well, there's like, that's the thing, right? Like when you're making a character and you want them to be appealing, especially if you want them to like sell something, right? Whether it's like you want to be able to sell a video game easier or merchandise or something, you want your character to be as widely appealing as possible, or at least characters I know I'm aware but at least as widely appealing as possible to as many people as possible, at least the characters that are going to be in front of your audience the majority of the time, right? Like look at Concord, for example. I love this. So Concord, I don't know how to spell Concord. Look at its box art. Let's take a look at its, oh my god. Not that it really had a box, but let's take a look at this shit real quick. You don't want to look at Concord? It's too late. We're already doing it. Fuck. Get out of here. Oh my god, bro. Alright. You got fucking Yondu from, what's it fucking called? You got Alastor Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy. You got, I forgot this dude's name. Ape Escape Wannabe over here. And you got generic pro tag number 7. What does this inspire to literally anybody? But this is going to inspire anything among anybody. This is not like, is this a unique-ish design? Sure, but this looks like a background, like, NPC gang member of one of the side villains in a video game from, like, chapter 3 or 4. This doesn't look like, you know, one of your main characters in the game. Could you shape somebody to make them feel that way with the right amount of story and gameplay and stuff? Sure. You could definitely change somebody's point of view, but from like a box art perspective, no. Same thing here. Now this character I would say is visually the most striking and appealing out of all of them, but nobody's going to be, let me rephrase this. The vast majority of players aren't going to look at these characters and be like, that is so cool, and or that's appealing, or that's me, that's a self-insert, right? Like it's, nobody's, the majority of players are not going to be feeling this way. Especially for Concord genre and player base they're looking for. It's just not gonna happen. Main characterization is important. If you remember, there's one reason you said you like Twin Tails main character hairstyle. It makes a great silhouette. Exactly. The rule of cute and rule of cool. Yeah, and there's a few other rules that like apply to the same thing. I 100% agree. But it's important to think about when you're designing characters that your player base and or readers and or whatever are going to be spending a shit ton of time with. It is okay to have a generic looking character as a main character, right? But that generic looking character needs to serve a generic looking character's purpose. Or you can go the opposite route, right, and defy all expectations. There's always that option. And both of those have been done to death. And there's variations of those. But it's important to play on people's expectations. The whole don't judge a book by its cover thing is such bullshit. You absolutely need to evoke some kind of feeling or thought process with a cover with your representative character, right? If you look at Soul Bad Guy from Soul Guilty Gear, if you look at this motherfucker, and you look at him, you're not going to be thinking, wow, he looks like he's from a really fun farming simulator. I can't wait to go pull some shrubs. that's not gonna be the vibe you're getting. You're gonna be like, all right, whose ass we beating? Who we rebelling against? Look at this big ass sword and how he's holding it. That's pretty unique, right? This dude is ready to fuck some shit up. Whose shit are we fucking up? When I first saw this character, I was like, that hairstyle is kind of crazy, but I love the fit. It looks like a rocker dude fit, says my wife, who doesn't. A rockadoo. Oh, I don't know how to hear. What is a rockadoo? I'm learning what a rockadoodler is, apparently. That sounds like a diddler. Rockadoo. It's an iOS development studio. Rockadoo. It's a Poke Engine thing. What the fuck is a rockadoo? Rockacockadodaloo? Like, what does it mean? A rockadoodle? I thought you, okay. I wasn't thinking about, alright, whatever. Weirdo. Concord's characters look like NPCs in Starfield. Yeah, you could tell some of those are self-inserts, but like that's, you know, that's their problem. Character design, especially in fighting games, especially in gacha games where that's how you make your money, right? That you live and die by your characters. Live and die by your fucking characters. And for me, when I write, as much as world building is important, I would rather tell my world building through my characters and their experiences rather than just shoving it onto people. Because what is a reader gonna empathize with or, you know, resonate with more? Are they gonna resonate more with me, the narrator, spitting 6 pages of dialogue at them? Or are they gonna resonate more with one of the characters they've grown to love or hate, talking about why something is the way it is and why it just fucking pisses them off, right? I don't know. That's just me though. And that's one thing I like about Trails. Trails doesn't set you down and give you a bunch of bullshit exposition all the time. Usually it's characters just interacting with each other, living their day-to-day lives and reacting to the world around them and having agency, trying to do what they need to do, right? And then that's just something I think Trails does pretty decently. God damn it. Chat is on top of my thought process today. Since you can probably count at most the amount of character designs you dislike or are poorly written in the entire series. Yeah, I'm very impressed with Trails' character design so far. Happy anniversary, you fucking shithead. I was gonna run. Hold on, chat. I'll do it. Oh, that really fucking hurt. Are you okay? Your head. You gonna have a good side. Okay. 10-year foot long. Happy anniversary. Woo! It is 12 o'clock. What do you mean? How is it? Yippee. Oh, I got juked. Yippee. Nothing says I love you like some stock video confetti. Huh? What you looking for? Hi. Digimon has the best designs in media. You're welcome to feel that way. What do you mean? When? Okay. Was it on topic? Oh, okay. It's been a minute. I'm not going to. Digimon can't be beat. That's crazy. I'll tell you what can be beat though. The allegations against Pal World. That could be beat. Digimon's like Where is it? Yep. Digimon's got the best Digimon designs I've ever seen, for sure. Oh my god. No, yeah, they got some pretty good fucking designs. Man. I like how this has like the Flame Dramon. I think that's why I like this so much. Between the Godzilla feel and the Flame Dramon talons, I'm all for it. I want to know more about this fucking Digimon, man. It looks so cool. Gotta have some neglected mons in order to highlight the awesome Digimon. I don't know about that. Most of the Digimon are bangers. Like Numamon's up there. Goated tier for sure, for sure. You're gonna... you owe me a charger, woman. Oh, okay. Damn. You're not gonna name any names, but for anyone that's played Cold Steel, there's a character that's an upperclassman that their entire character can be summed up to being a lesbian. You're nothing against people that swing that way, but you can't just make a character, their entire character, being summed up around that when they're surrounded by characters with tons of depth and comparison. That does just feel like a cheap cop-out, I'm not gonna lie. That's disrespectful to the character, the world, and like the players, in my opinion. That's alright. That is absolutely okay. Sounds like a token character, I guess. Yeah. Not to like pat my back on my own back and be a badass, but I literally Carol, the way I introduced her wife was I didn't even introduce her wife yet. She just basically said I miss my wife when she coming home. But she had plenty of other stuff going on before that happened. See, you know the best way to write X thing into a character or as a character? Like, oh, I want this character to be autistic. You know the best way to write that? You don't write the trait first and then the character. You write the character first and then you give them their things, their traits and their whatnots. You don't be like, hey, you know what we need? We need a black character. That's not what you do. Nope. You say, oh, I got this character that belongs to this area where, you know, it's this, and that. And yeah, they're going to face these diversities because of these things or whatever. People, I feel like people just get it wrong all the time. It's crazy. It's the same thing with like men writing women. Why the fuck would you put why would you put a woman in your story just to be like an object for a character to drool over, or to like be like, oh my god, main character is so amazing, or to be like saved all the time, or to like not be able to make their own decisions. If your character, whether it's like a side character, supporting character, or whatever, has no autonomy in the world they live in, then you probably did something wrong along the way, right? Then you can't just fucking... Doesn't matter how unimportant the character is, in quotes. Like, if you're writing about them, they should have some level of importance, right? And they should have some level of their own life in the world that they're in. They should matter. Like, the details fucking matter. There's some things you can fudge, right? That don't necessarily matter as much. And you'd be like, what's the hair color gonna be? Who fucking cares? Me personally, I've done that once. There's a reason why I don't write any brunette characters on my stuff. I'm just kidding. Just fucking with you. But yeah, no, we I don't know. But you know what the crazy part is? Like 80% of people that are gonna read stories, or 80% of people that are gonna interact with these things, don't fucking care. They don't notice, they don't care, it's irrelevant. Going to be a small portion of the people that interact with this media that will notice almost every time. And it's sad. Media literacy is dead. Attention to detail is dead. That's why, like, whenever I make a thumbnail, if I take like an hour on a thumbnail, I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with me? Nobody's gonna notice all the shit that I'm doing here. Just put a big face in the center and call it good. Like you said, very few characters are like this in Trials, and you're glad for it. The fact that Trials has so many games and it doesn't have more of that is actually extremely impressive. Boss that inspired Craniumon? Oh shit. More knowledge. It do be zooming too. Yeah. Okay, what now? What? You're saying things. You said it again? I'm so confused. But it's something that can only be written in Japan. It would be impossible for it to get in the Western standards for cop-outs nowadays. To get by in Western standard, wait, what? But it's something only can be written in Japan. It would be impossible for it to get by in Western standards for cop-outs nowadays. What do you mean by impossible to get by in Western standards for cop-outs? I'm a little confused. I'm also leaning back in my chair. My eyes kind of hurt. So I'm looking up for a second. This fucking training software we use to like do our homework and stuff doesn't really let us zoom in, and it sucks, bro. Like how you said you write the character, not the trait. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I don't think Western storytelling is very good. Have I told the story about why I started writing? I don't know if I have, but do you remember what TV series we were watching when I said that's it, I'm gonna write a book? Yeah, was it Dexter? They started nailing everything. Yeah. So, excuse me. For a long time, and when I do watch TV or movies that have spawned specifically out of this area of the world, the Western side, I have a hard time. I think I've mentioned this before, but I have a hard time enjoying some of them because I just be guessing the shit that's happening constantly. Or I'm like, this will probably happen because this is what would make it the most entertaining or whatever. Or it could be this, and then it's usually one of the two things I picked out. So, and it's gotten to a point where, no, I gotta find a home for it downstairs. All right, thanks. So, yeah, I can just put it up here if it's gonna bug you. Because I gotta do my desk tomorrow anyways. Is there a reason you're doing this right now? Touch. You're fine. Huh? Okay. Do I like Breaking Bad? I've never watched it. But I don't know if the idea of watching a drama about a person that makes drugs and distributes drugs really entices me. I have a very difficult time enjoying, I don't know. Every time I've watched a piece of media that was like really well received here in the West, and they're like, oh, you'll never believe the twists, or you'll never, like, it's so good, da 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 da, and I watch it, I'm like, I actually just have to turn my brain off. That's not because of like, oh, I'm too smart, pushes up glasses thing. It's just like either it's very drawn out and the pacing is really bad and it's boring, or it's choppy with a bunch of plot holes, a bunch of mistakes, and it's boring, okay, or chaotic, or it's just like entirely a subject matter that I just simply don't fucking care about. And it makes it very, very hard for me to enjoy or feel interested with the characters. It's the same reason why I don't really like care for crime shows, because I'm just like, I just don't fucking care. But like Blacklist was like, it's fine. But again, it's one of those things I just kind of turn off my brain and I watch with my wife because it's something we do together. It's like Supernatural. Supernatural did not have good writing at all. I was just vibing, having a good time watching it though, you know? And that's fine. But I've learned that it's a lot easier for me to watch cartoons and anime and not give a fuck about how good the story is or how well the characters are written, because it's just anime and or cartoons. So it's very easy for me to like turn off my brain and just allow it to happen without issue. Why is it weird? I think the difference is that there's like people, actual people. I know that they're just actors. I know that it's not real. I understand that. But the difference is when I see human beings on a TV screen, it's not something that's meant to be fantastical or imaginative normally. Sure, there could be fantasy things, right? Oh, she's up. You need help up? Okay. I could turn off snob mode. I don't even know if I'd say it's snob mode. It's just like, I don't know. Breaking Bad to start slow is good. I like the beginning Game of Thrones. I didn't watch it at all. Yeah, but I wouldn't say it's snob mode. I'd say it's more like, I go into like hyper analytic mode. Here's the thing, I used to not have that problem as much, but it slowly became more and more annoying, and it's not intentional. It's a like, when you see the same thing so many times, right? The same exact writing techniques, the same exact like patterns, it gets to a point where it's like really hard to ignore. Does that make sense? Appreciate the follow, Vin Wernick. Feels really good. One button specials isn't available on ranked. You're spitting. It is not available on ranked, and hindsight is 2020. You're spitting. But yeah, so like I don't. You ran out of good watching shows to recommend. It's okay. Chances are I'm not watching any of them anyways. Like I watched The Witcher season 1 and season 2, and like I was able to more or less just relax and watch that. I didn't have a problem watching those. I didn't watch the newest season. You didn't like The Witcher? I thought it was fine. I don't think it was like the groundbreaking piece of media people made it out to be, but I think for like, you know, sitting down for 45 minutes to an hour and just like vibing, it was fun. It was good. It's fine enough. I think that the pacing for The Witcher was rough, and I don't think the way they chose to tell the timeline, like I understand why they did, but like I don't know. It didn't really have the payoff it needed to, if that makes sense. So, I don't know. Like I said, I thought it was fine. I thought it was good. Good enough. But for me, it's like, again, when it comes to cartoons and anime, they're meant to be fantastical. They're not meant to be, even if it's serious, right? It's like, there's a whole different level of suspension of disbelief when it comes to cartoons and anime or like 3D animation, right? It's very, it's whimsical in its delivery. It's, I don't know. It just makes it a lot easier to enjoy, relax. I am getting jumped by Gamer Angel, and there's nothing I can do about it. Well, I guess I can close Gamer Angel's stream now. Hey, Gamer Angel, thanks for the raid. I saw you switched over to Street Fighter. How did that go after the Tekken? How are the Angels doing today? Wow. Oh my god, can I learn how to type? Gamer. Angel. Underscore. Angel sends her regards. Is she gonna murder me? Wait, who did she kill? Whose head is gonna show up on my doorstep? Also, appreciate the follow, Pro Blood. We do some writing, we do some fighting game stuff. We're kind of all over the place with what we do. Daddy VTuber, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. We're doing one of our late night lucky jams, which is where I play something on the second screen for the ADHD minded. I write my book. We do some thunderstorm music and lo-fi music, and I try to be productive and often get derailed because I have the attention span of an actual Ritz cracker. It's terrible. And I'm sick, so my voice is gone. Yap. Yeah, I do be yapping though. I do be yapping. But yeah, thank you for the raid again. I hope your night is good, Gamer Angel. I know you're probably going to do your thing. But yeah. I'm actually planning, well, it's a secret, no tell. No telly mobili. Teehee. I talked to Gamer Angel about it, but I'll shoot him a message tomorrow. The nice thing about Gamer Angel's stream is it's also ESD. So you should definitely check them out, especially for those of you that are FGC fans. I know that I put it up a couple times, but they be doing the Street Fighters. They did Tekken 8 tonight, and then they switched over to Street Fighter 6. That's why when you guys heard me say like, oh, I kind of want to go play some Street Fighter 6, it's because they made the switch. I was like, damn, I would like to go. I don't know why my voice just dipped on me again. Lovely. Love to see it. Excuse me. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. As far as TV goes, it's just hard. It's hard. A lot of the Western stuff is very predictable. But now that I've spent more time with Eastern media, they have their own set of rules and parameters and stuff that I've learned just kind of the same, right? But the only reason they've really gotten a pass is because it is in that format that is easier for me to just turn off the brain and let it happen. I do want to start spending some time with K-dramas though. Because I'm not gonna lie, they somehow have that like anime vibe aesthetic to it without being anime and without being cringe like some of the live action animes do. Like the silly game show sound effects and interactions between characters is just so fucking funny to me. It's so corny, it's so cheesy, but I eat that shit up so hard. So which is funny because I don't like Family Guy, I don't like American Dad, I don't think that style of like Seth MacFarlane slapstick comedy is funny. But that's the beauty of comedy. It's so fucking subjective. It's so subjective. The amount of people I know IRL that laugh at shit I say and do constantly is wild, because I am by far one of the most like, I don't want to say I'm unfunny, but I'm like, my humor is very weak. I laugh more at my own shit than literally anything else. Trinity FGC, thank you for the follow. We do be doing lots of fighting games and chiller, vibier streams like this. What's the one we watched together? Not Family Guy or American Dad? What do you mean? We watched Family Guy years ago. We watched Family Guy or American Dad years ago. Archer. Are you talking about Archer, the spy one? Is that how you get, do you want ants? Because that's how you get ants. I liked that one. I liked Archer. I thought Archer was fun. Yeah, Archer was a good time. Something about that show just, that show is Adult Swim all the way. You liked Sweet Home, but that's more so a zombie monster show, not a typical K-drama. It's also based off of a manhwa / like web comic thingy. But yeah, I agree. I think I only saw the first episode. I saw the first episode. I liked it. But that's the kind of thing I will watch with like my roommate or my wife, where it's just like, it's just stupid horror. It's fun. Horror. I say horror lightly. It's just silly fun. Season 1 was great. It falls off in season 2, at least for you. Yeah, I feel like a lot of those types of like thriller / horror shows can't really stick it out past their initial premise. You know what I mean? It's important to know when to let a story enjoy its finale, methinks. But I also have very strong feelings about like how to write scary stories too. I think once you start revealing too much information, there needs to be a good reason for that. Otherwise you ruin stuff. Have a good rest, Nept. Thank you for swinging by. Get some sleepy EBs. I know that feeling. We do be cooking. We cooking late into the night. Get some rest. Someone's got to do it. I don't think Tara went to bed, and they definitely need to sleep. I need to sleep. We all need to sleep. You get a nap. I get a nap. Every single one of us gets a cold pillow tonight, only if we want it though. You feel me? You feel me? Go to sleep then? I literally can't. What do you mean? I have to do recording tonight after stream. Talked about this. Remember not doing any recording or streaming tomorrow? Gotta do my recording after stream. I didn't get to do it before stream. It's like if I can't do it before stream, I gotta do it after stream. Here we are. Man. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. We tried. We tried chat. It's okay. We'll get there one of these days. Alright. Little we swim or go to sweep? Little we cannot go to sweep. These baggy eyes cannot stop me. A burning brain cannot stop me. My hurty tummy cannot stop me. I will literally keep being a silly streamer until the end of my day. Yo, Shondo's today. The fallen Shondo copy pasta that's utilizable in any way you want. Fallen Shadow, Shondo, whatever. I choose not to. It just made you think of a Persona 4 pro tag. Oh, is he based as hell? Oh, you. Yeah. The way she's typing you. Yeah. Is his name Yusuke or you? I can never remember. Is it actually just you? Choose not to? Ah, yes. I choose to have insomnia so that it's really difficult to fall asleep. And then I choose to wait to record my videos until after stream. Those are both decisions that I make. You're so right. Oh my gosh, how did you know? Use the MC and Yosuke is the friend with the Mickey Mouse looking persona. Ah yes, the one that creeps me the fuck out. That persona makes me feel not happy. It does not spark joy. I'm thinking of the right one. Let me double check before I get shot by an angry mob. Yeah, this fucker scares the shit out of me. Is this the one? Yeah, Teddy. Bro, this boy is terrifying. You like Teddy? That's fine. He still scares the shit out of me. Yeah. Helps if I can spell. Just like in the same vein. This motherfucker. Whoa. This motherfucker scares the shit out of me. He's not the Mickey Mouse one you were talking about? I see. Jiraiya? I see. Yeah, this fucking manga scares me. It's good manga though. I need to get current. I haven't been able to buy manga in forever. Well, I'm currently not current. Alright, let's go take a look at the fucking says best friend's name is Yosuke. Arcana, Shadow Self, Persona. Jiraiya? Huh? This is the Mickey Mouse one? That's SM. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. I see. There was multiple tabs. Typical wiki. Typical wiki. Fundling my plans once again. That was the wrong word. I guess I'm going to bed after stream. I'm getting no recording done. See the mouse ears? Yeah, I see it. It's also got the fucking Vdramon All Force. Oh my god, the Vdramon. Look at this. Look at this shit. And fucking Persona ripping off Digimon, man. Look at this shit. Bam. Bam. See, Digimon should sue. I'm kidding, obviously. I bet you Voltron did it first. Voltron, All Force did it better. Oh, Ultron didn't even have a big ass V. What the hell? That's crazy. I will be back after stream. There's nothing to hear about. Man, I forgot about Voltron. I don't even think I've ever seen any of the episodes. I had a toy. Yeah, no, I definitely saw an episode because I remember the wolf, tiger, lion, bear thing. Damn, that's crazy. Not that one, though. I also really don't like the camo. I think the camo looks fucking stupid. Yeah, I'm a camo hater. I think wearing camo on casual clothes and not while you're hunting is wild. I think that's actually crazy. Okay. Yeah. The scarf is a nice touch, though. I know what our wedding was. I was just doing what I was doing to make you happy, you know? I told you that. Let's see, we got characters. Kanji? This is the punching one. He looks like, oh, he's the steel chair one. I see. P4, huh? Yeah, I'll probably never play through this game. Only because they're so fucking long. How long to beat? $68 hours in length. Yeah, so if it takes 68 hours in length, this shit's probably taken me what, an additional 19 to 21 hours to beat, knowing how I normally play through these type of games. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. 84 hours for main plus side quest. Which would make it even worse. That would put me at fucking 24 extra hours. It's like 108 hours. And knowing how long it takes me to stream through a story game, there's no way. There's absolutely zero shot I would stream that. Speaking of things that I need to stream, 108 streams, an hour of gameplay per stream. See, and then you wonder why, chat. I won't do multiple story games at a time. Can't even fucking get through one. It's so bad. What do I actually do with my stream time? What the fuck do I do other than play like fighting games and do writing and Final Fantasy 14, which I haven't touched in a minute. Let's not talk about that. Because I don't fucking get anything done, do I, in story games? If a new Digi game comes out, I hope you finish it. I'll finish it. I'm gonna finish Trials. I just need my fucking voice to come back. I legitimately cannot play. I'm like not gonna ruin my VODs because my voice sounds like shit. I refuse. That's the only reason I haven't streamed it again. We've been streaming that pretty consistently. I just like, I don't want to ruin my VODs, man. Can't do it to myself. This shit's gotta be bigger. Yoink. Okay. So this is like games I actually want to play through and complete. Or at least try. Right? And I'm not gonna order these because that sounds stupid. I know that at some point I want to play through Guilty Gear storylines. This includes Plus R, Overture, which is like the MOBA style one, Xrd, and then Strive Story I have to do still, which is basically a fucking movie. I've got to do, I want to play through and beat DW3. I gotta play through and beat what is it called? I beat Cyber Sleuth 2, but I beat most of 1. I don't want to go back and play through all of 1. That shit was a grind fest. Cassette Beasts, I think it's a fucking Pikachu. A Cassette Beast at some point would be nice. I think I'd like to do Custom Robo. Yeah, and then Gotcha Force. I think those 2 games would be fun to play. I really want to play through the Bright Memory games since I have them. It says I played them, but I don't fucking remember. 2021, 2022, yeah, whatever. Alice Madness Returns. Probably won't even like that one. I've got Metal Gear Rising Revengeance just sitting here. I haven't even touched it. I got it for like $1. I don't even know if I want to play it. I think at some point there's like a set of games that I'm like, maybe, right? And that would be like Armored Core and like Dark Souls stuff. I would call it like Soulsborne. Maybe. It's like usually that type of game is not up my alley at all whatsoever. I gotta play through depersonalization, but I'll probably wind up doing that off stream and for a video. Oh, I still gotta make my fairy tale video. But that video, I got probably another like 8 hours of playtime before I do everything I need to for the video. 8 to 20 hours. Just hard because it's like, I don't know. The only time I could like really realistically play it is when I'm holding the baby in my arm and she's kind of like doing nothing, but realistically I should be doing other stuff if I'm doing that. Like, I don't know, actually playing with her. So, yeah. I don't know. Quantum Protocol is a fine game to play off stream, but not great for actually streaming. It's like, that's the problem with like a lot of like these roguelites, I feel like. Especially the TCG ones that I like. They're not the greatest for streaming. They're kind of rough. There's only really so much. Like Johan was great because that had a story. Had more than just like Lamau, dive back into the dungeon, get fucking at it. Yeah. I don't know. There's definitely games that I would like to play. I just can't think of any right now. All I can keep thinking is like, what's coming out? Fatal Fury. You know, the fucking Fatal Fury, the Hunter x Hunter Tag Fighter, the Capcom Collection 2, And then like we get like Mecha Break, and then Wilds is coming out, I guess. Guess I could play some Monster Hunter Wilds, I suppose. You know. Ah, gotta twist my arm. I'm just kidding. Shooters don't really generally have stories. What time am I coming to bed? Shortly. Very soon. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot that I'm like super interested in as far as like playing, and I don't feel like it's because oh my god, I don't feel like it's because 1 hour. No, not in 1 hour. Just shortly, like stream's done. I don't feel like it's because I forgot what I was saying. Hell. Fuck. Oh, there's not much I'm interested in playing. I don't feel like it's because there's not a lot of games that are like interesting to play. It's just because it's like the games that I do play, already demand quite a bit of my time, and that's okay. That's all right. I'm sure like by the time I get through Trails, right, I'll want to play another Trails, or I'll want to play through one of these, you know. Oh, there was the Mega Man games, preferably not the platformers. I do want to play through the Azor series, like the Azor Volt. What is it called? Azor Volt? The Gunvolt series. They seem really fun. I don't know about Mega Man though. Gunvolt, yeah. Those ones seem kind of cool. Oh my god, that one snuck out of nowhere. I would like to play the Hatsune Miku games on stream, but I also don't want to get absolutely struck with fucking lightning by Twitch or YouTube because I'm playing them on stream. And I have a feeling that if I do play those games on stream, I'm gonna get shot. I'm gonna get absolutely murked, and I'm not trying to deal with all that. I'm just not. It just seems like a bad time. And right now, I'm like, I have an aversion to bad times, you know? I've been feeling like I only want good vibes. I'm not trying to deal with all that bull crap. I'm like, I'm all right. Appreciate the offer, but pass. At some point, I want to do a proper Pokemon Nuzlocke. Preferably a save, edited one with specific Pokemon per badge or something like that, per route. My Nuzlocke will probably go really poorly because I have some very specific rules that I want to use that probably will screw me over. I believe most Miku songs are open source, are they? Interesting. I think that'd be fun because I'm bad at rhythm games because I never really spec'd into them. It's kind of like shmups. I've never really spec'd into the shmup, the platformer, or rhythm game like trees. So I'm kind of just bad at all three of those genres. I think that'd be a good time. I have like exactly one song in any rhythm game that I've ever like 100% flawless perfected on the absolute hardest difficulty. And I sat there and grinded it for hours. None of those genres are for you. Tried, but man, that's understandable. Some of them are just like, they're just not it, you know? Like, there's something about 2D platforms and 3D platforms that I just like don't vibe with. You gotta remember though, when I was growing up and people were playing like Mario and shit, I was sitting there playing like Monster Catchers and like occasionally a racing game or like occasionally a hack and slasher beat 'em up, right? Like I wasn't playing fucking I was running a bunch of bullshit in Soul Calibur 2. I wasn't sitting there playing fucking Kelowna and the Wonderful Apple or whatever, you know what I mean? There's too much of a disconnect between you and your character and rhythm shmups. Interesting. That's a fair way to look at it, actually. I would say compared to other genres like RPGs, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, for love. They killed the character. What character? I don't know. I haven't even seen the character. I've been looking at these symbols I need to press on time. My voice just disappeared on me again. That was very cool. Excuse me. Fudge. Sorry. I can't stop dying. It's great. It is... That's not it. Well, chat room. Got a little bit of writing done today. That's good. I think I spent most of the time yapping, though. Tell me I did a whole writing stream and I didn't do more than 200 words. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, I'm cooked, I think. Ooh, 500. It's not great, but it's not bad. Could have been worse. Yikes. I'm pretty sure that when I do... I could be lying, but when I do... Back when I was writing, right, and I wasn't like streaming or anything, and I would take an hour uninterrupted to write, I would pump out a minimum of 1K. And it wasn't like slop 1K either. It was like thought out good 1K. Because there's the way of writing where you go through and essentially you just write slop and then you go back and you like edit the stuff and fix it, or you just like write it as close to right first time as possible and then fix what you need to later. There's like two of the main ones. But yeah, that's rough. But there was times where I'd write like 2K words in an hour. And I was like, yeah, let's fucking go, baby. Shit was insane. I could genuinely, I mean, I wrote an 80,000+ word book in a week and a half, right? I can genuinely pump shit out. It's doable. But I just need to like, not be a dumbass. But I am more than okay. As long as like when I'm doing these writing streams, as long as I average out to about 750 a stream, I'm happy. I'm happy. If I were smart, I would utilize... So my streams usually pick up a bit more towards like... In terms of like the amount of people coming in and talking, usually between like 10:30 and 11ish, like 10 to 11. So like most people show up and then like it kind of like grows from there. I have a viewer base that's split in half for my stream time, right? Some people show up at like the first couple of hours and then everybody funnels in towards the end. That's usually how it goes. If I were smart and I wanted to avoid like missing cutoffs in writing, I would, in the first hour, I would blitz the majority of my writing and then like slowly transition to like writing and yapping as much as possible. That's what I would do. Or if I were smart, I could also do the inverse, where like, you know, we do both for the first 3 hours. And then I'm like, all right, y'all, get sleepy. I'm going to get right in. We're going to listen to this music and the thunderstorms. We're going to relax. And we're going to talk a lot less. We're going to talk a lot quieter. And we're going to blitz this shit. That's what we would do. One or the other. If I were smart and really wanted to just get the writing done. But at the end of the day, and I was having this conversation with my mom, I was like, at the end of the day, I'm ultimately winning no matter what. I'm doing two of my most favorite things in the whole wide world simultaneously. I'm not complaining. It could take me 1.5 years to finish this bitch. I don't care. I simply do not care because I'm having too much fun. That's why I like doing this also at the end of stream, because I feel like, don't get me wrong, it's nice to play a game for like 4 hours and we yap and have a good time. But I really like the format we do where like we yap for like 30 minutes or so in the beginning. We play a game, And then at the end for like an hour to 2 hours, we do this so we can like unwind, listen to some music, do a bit more yapping and get some writing or productivity stuff done. I like that a lot more. I think like every single time I've done a stream where it was like damn near half and half, right? Or like a talking point and then video games and then late night Lucky, every single one of those streams have been up there as like contenders for my favorite streams so far. Because they're just like, I don't know, something about the format just makes me very happy. But that's enough yapping out of me. I'm going to find somewhere for us to go. Anybody being a silly willy, a goofer doober foofers. Let's go here, shall we? Da 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 da. I do appreciate all y'all for swinging on by. I had a good time tonight. I hope you had a good time too. I behaved myself. You all behaved yourselves. Got to make some new friends. I want to say this too. Again, if you haven't checked out Gamer Angel stuff, I would really appreciate it if you did. I think what they're doing for fighting game content's fun. So it might be worth checking it out if you're just looking for some vibes and for some fighting game stuff. And also, I'm hoping to get in some gameplay with their community next week. Either on, I think it's Tuesday they do it, and or Thursday, because I know they do it 3 times a week. So we shall see. Anywho, hope you have a good rest of your night. I'm going to go ahead and criggity crash. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Yeah.